Hey, it's Laria, and this is a quick healing guide for Heroic Fyrakk. This is a long fight with a lot of mechanics. I'll go over the most important healer mechanics, but I won't go through every ability that deals damage to the raid. The fight starts off with raid-wide damage from Wildfire, followed by Firestorm that targets random players with meteors. These meteors deal damage to the player and anyone who's near them. At this point, the first set of flame debuffs go out on random players. Healers must dispel these on cooldown. Again, dispel these debuffs the moment you see them and keep your dispel button on cooldown. Keep dispelling them whenever you can. Periodically, the boss applies Blaze on random players. These players have lines attached to them that eventually explode. Prepare for Dream Rend, which is when the boss creates a rift on the platform. The rift pulls players toward it, while also dealing raid-wide damage for 8 seconds. The farther away from the rift you are, the less damage you'll take. During the intermission, the boss knocks all players up in the air, dealing, you guessed it, raid-wide damage. Players need to collect all the orbs that move toward the boss, but these orbs deal a chunk of damage that must be healed. At the end of the intermission, the boss crashes back down to the platform, dealing more raid-wide damage. For healers, Phase 2 is all about healing ghost adds. The ghosts are summoned to heal the world tree. They move across the platform until they reach the heart of the tree, where they will heal it for the amount of health they have. It's important to heal these adds to full to make sure the tree stays healthy. During the final phase, the boss lands again on the platform and deals raid damage. Players will continue to get blaze lines that explode. The big mechanic during this phase is managing the seeds of Amirdrassil. Players pick up seeds and must avoid damage while they have the seed. If they are targeted with a mechanic, they must drop the seed, deal with the mechanic and the associated damage, then pick the seed back up. If a seed takes damage, then it becomes unusable and it pulses heavy raid-wide damage for 6 seconds. 1 or 2 players will use a seed of Amirdrassil to create a flower patch. All players must stand in this patch when the boss does Apocalypse Roar. This roar inflicts raid-wide damage and applies a dot to everyone. The boss also emits raid-wide damage every 2 seconds during this phase. That's about it for healers on this fight. The fight itself has several other general mechanics, but again, this video is just meant to offer a quick healer guide. Let me know if you have any questions about healing Heroic Fyrakk.